Hey there, everyone. This is David with Creative Works. I'm the online marketing coordinator for Creative Works. Thank you for watching today. We recently did an installation of a Holigate Arena as well as a laser tag arena for Party HQ, which is a brand new FEC opening up in the DC area. I'm lucky enough to be joined today by Rodney Chambers, who is the operator of the new FEC. Rodney, thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.
So, Rodney, you want to tell us a little bit about where you're at with your facility, and then kind of your role with Party HQ and where we're at there?
Well, I'm the owner of Party HQ located here in Bowie, Maryland. We are scheduled to open up on the 9th of September. So we are so excited. We have bowling, an amazing laser tag arena that you guys built for us. Of course, we have Hologate, about 50 arcade games, and a restaurant and bar, which are called the Parent Trap Bar and Grill.
Awesome, that's great. That's so you said September 9th, right?
Yes.
That's coming up quick. That's great to hear. So let's talk a little bit about your background. So, being now the business owner and the operator, how did you get into this? Tell us a little bit about how you got into the family entertainment business.
Well, I got into it by taking my boys to several different entertainment centers. And so once I got a chance to visit and saw how happy it made them, I already owned a top secret government contracting firm. And we wanted to diverse our income. And we figured that by doing this, we can diverse our income. We can run a business that we love, that we have fun doing. And then eventually something that my sons can take over for themselves.
Perfect. That's awesome. And that's awesome that it's something that's personal to you. That's something that we see a lot in this industry, whether it's through family or, whoever you can make a personal connection with. And you see the joy on their faces and how it impacts them. And that definitely has to play a factor in you wanting to be in this business as well.
Exactly.
Awesome. So, you attended in, I believe it was June 29 or June 2019. You attended Amusement 360. Back then it was called Laser Tag 360. It's now been rebranded to Amusement 360. So, talk a little bit about your experience there when you attended.
Well, it all started for me when I began to look around to see um, what I needed to do to create a family entertainment center. And so you guys have this amazing sales rep named Athena who kind of walked me through everything. She took my hand and she introduced me, of course, to everybody at Creative Works. Then she also sent me over with all the partners that we use, Betson and Cubica and all those different things. So she is one of the main reasons I'm with you guys now and attended that Laser Tag 360 because her sales skills are amazing. But once coming to Laser Tag 360, it was very informative. I mean, we learned a lot about what to do, how to do it, how much not to take on at one time, and all of getting the chance to visit there and meet other owners and visit different laser tag arenas in the area was really big for us, and we learned a whole lot there.
That's great. Yeah, that's great to hear. And Athena is definitely fantastic. She does a great job with all that. And I'm glad that you were able to get a great experience with all the partners as well and all the vendors that were there, and being able to talk to them and kind of get some of that information about what they had to offer as well. That's one of the main benefits of 360. So that's great to hear.
And not just Athena, the whole team at Creative Works, from Armando on down. I mean, everybody is so supportive, very nice, very knowledgeable, and they really treated us like we were their own one and only client at the time. So I would highly recommend Creative Works.
That's great to hear. Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate that. Um, so during 360, what impressed you about the Theme Factory tour when you got the opportunity to walk through our Theme Factory tour here?
Oh my God. I mean, it's just amazing that how much you guys have in that building, how much you actually do, the props, the painting, the design team. You guys had a huge bowling prop there that just blew me away. And we actually took that same prop and put that in our bowling alley. And now people are going crazy over that because it's so beautiful. The whole, it's amazing how much stuff you got in there. I'm surprised you guys haven't outgrown it yet because you have a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a while, so that's funny about the bowling ball, though. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Um, so now, for your laser tag arena specifically, you decided to go with a battle for DC laser tag theme. How did you end up on that theme?
I don't know. It just came to me in a dream one night. I was like, oh, we should just do, we're so close to Washington, D.C. We're only like maybe 12 miles outside of Washington, D.C. And I figured this, and we are branding ourselves the hometown family entertainment center. So, there's Dave and Buster's, and then there's Main Event and other places, but we are born and raised right here in Maryland. So we figured that we would take on our laser tag theme to be something in our backyard. So that's how we came up with that theme. And I had the vision, and you guys had the talent to just took it to a whole nother level. I mean, everybody that comes into our arena, they're like, "Oh, this is like something you see at Universal Studios or something like that." So whenever you hear stuff like that, you know you got a good product.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Having that personal touch and that local touch too is huge for a lot of our clients and a lot of FECs around the country. So let's talk a little specifically about the props that you have in there. We know that there's an Air Force One prop, some other buildings and monuments. Why were they important to you to have in the arena?
I wanted to really capture the essence of Washington, D.C. So some of the prompts are like the street signs, like South Capitol Street, North Capitol Street. We put a Pentagon in the middle of it. And so it's like Washington, D.C. is like all around, like the Pentagon's in the middle. You can run up inside the Pentagon and shoot down. But the best part is for the bases, like for the red team base and the blue team base, there are metro trains that light up. They're busting outside, like they're busting out the ground. And so it's so cool. One says blue line, the other one says red line, and it's so perfect. So to go to your train, that's your base, protect your train, and have a great time. So those props. Oh, and we have a Air Force One prop that you can shoot and get points for too. That came out amazing. Yeah, it's a pretty tight center right now.
Yeah, we love having those interactive elements too, and that's something that you and your facility definitely took huge advantage of. And having the trains kind of gives it that real battle feel to it as well. Um,
Yeah.
so let's talk a little bit about Holigate Arena. That was the other attraction that you decided to go with from Creative Works. Among all of the other VR options in the market, how did you end up on Holigate Arena?
I played a lot of them at IAPA, and there is no comparison to Hologate right now. I don't know what's coming up this year, but up to now, there is just no comparison to Hologate. I mean, the different games, there's games for everybody. There's like the snowball fight game that kids like and adults like, which is one of my favorite games, actually. And then we have Captain Cook that just came out. My kids love that. And then you got everything for adults, the zombies, the Samurai Arena and stuff like that. And so playing the Hologate and knowing that it was in the hands of Creative Works was an easy decision for us.
Yeah, Captain Cook is one of my favorites as well. I got to play that recently. And that's the cool thing about Holligate. It's the constantly developing library of games as well. They're always developing new games for all types of audiences, like you're talking about. So,
Yeah.
your Holligate is only the second in the whole state of Maryland. So, what has the community excitement level been for both Holligate and then your facility as a whole?
It's been pretty exciting because we have put that out on our Facebook page that there's only two Hologates in the state of Maryland. One's in Ocean City, one's here in Bowie. So if you want to play it, this is where you got to come play it. So, and it's the first thing you see when you come in our building, and it's right in front of a huge window. So people outside can see it, see what's going on. They see people ducking down and playing Groove Guardians and stuff like that. It's the first thing you see when you come in our door. You can see it from outside. I think it's going to be a huge success.
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned you have a second level where it's very prominently placed, and you can see it from that second level as well, right?
Yeah, you can see it from the second level. You can just look over the balcony and you're looking down at Hologate with that beautiful carpet that you guys created and stuff. It's an amazing piece of art. That's all I call it. It's an amazing piece of art in our facility right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a centerpiece attraction with all those lights and the colors and the design and all that. So that's great to hear. So for you personally, Rodney, what's your favorite part about working in this industry?
Oh my God, the people you meet. we're not even fully open yet. And I've met so many wonderful people just coming by with their families and stuff, and you get to make people happy. Your kids are happy. My kids are so excited. They're telling everybody that they own their own entertainment center and stuff. But the people you meet in this industry is second to none.
Well, Rodney, I want to thank you a lot for your time. We really, really appreciate it. And best of luck with the opening on September 9th, the Party HQ. We wish you all the best. So congratulations, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Thank to everybody at Creative Works.
Awesome. All right, take care, Rodney.
Bye-bye.